Yeah. Back at it again.
Look at my face.
You know.
These ain't no motherfucking white man.
I smoke up on the grass so I can see the snakes in my lawn. And when they get close to me, know that I'ma cut their heads off. Whenever we got problems, treat this how those problems get solved. Just break it down and roll it up and watch your issues dissolve. You'll forget about what happened by the time the split is gone. And if your hands just pick your head and neck and wipe them off. But you're smoking on, boy, you know we smoking on.
Alright. Recovery Room Podcast. I'm Mark.
Frankie.
And we in this bitch again.
Finally. For the third fucking time today.
For the third fucking time. This shit was tweaking. I'ma just let it be known that this shit was tweaking. Oh my fucking fuck.
Do we have to start over? Alright, man.
But fuck it. Shit. Fuck.
So about 3 years ago, today, almost exactly to the day, Kanye West, Good Music, they started out what I call the Summer of Kanye, where they released what? Was it 5 Kanye West fully produced albums in a row? Over 5 weeks, every Friday, all 7 tracks, except for that Tiana Taylor album, Keep the Same Energy, for whatever reason, had 8. Mm-hmm. I don't know. But we just figured, like, since it's been 3 years or whatever, you know, it's a good time to do a little retrospective on it. So, anyway, what you think about the whole, just as a whole? How do you look back upon it? Do you look back upon that shit with fond memories, or do you think it was, like, kind of garbage?
I look back on it with fond memories. Just for the simple fact, I was really sitting up waiting for this shit to come out.
Right.
I ain't gonna say I waited for all of them to come out, but definitely Ye, Kids See Ghosts, and Nasir. I waited for those albums to come out. I wasn't really too, hyped about the Tiana Taylor album, just for the simple fact that's not what I'm into. Mm-hmm. So that was neither here nor there.
What about Daytona?
Daytona?
Yeah.
I love that shit. I was waiting for that one.
You
Pusha
ready?
T?
Yeah.
I was waiting for that one. Moral of the story. But in short terms, basically, I got a pretty fond memory of these albums coming out, and I was waiting. I was ready to hear this shit.
Oh man.
What about you?
I look back upon it like with mixed feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, some of the music was real good. Like, Kids See Ghosts, I think, was the best album that came out of that whole shit, bro. That was one of the best albums that Kanye West ever made to me.
What, Kids See Ghosts?
Kids See Ghosts with him and Kid Cudi.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the best albums they ever came out with. Daytona, I liked it. I like the album. The music is the only thing I don't like about that album. Really ain't got nothing to do with the music. It's to do with that stupid fucking album cover, bro.
All right, go into that. Cause
like,
for those who haven't heard Daytona, or don't know anything that we fucking talking about, Daytona came out May 25th, 2018, right?
Mm-hmm.
Under Good Music and Def Jam.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a Pusha T album.
Right.
Studio album. The album cover was Whitney Houston's bathroom.
Her drug overdose bathroom.
Her drug overdose bathroom, to be exact. And that artwork cost $85,000 to get it.
Kanye West spent the $85,000.
Yes.
He bought it. And I get it, bro. Like, it's some fucking Pusha T is some fucking drug rapper. I don't know if he sold coconut. He says he did. Who am I?
I'm about to say he made his raps is basically made up all fucking selling and distributing.
And we all know what Whitney Houston was all about when it come to them drugs. Rest in peace to her, but she was a fucking cokehead. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I guess that fit into his themes, but that shit kind of took attention away from the music to me. The music was already strong enough that you didn't need no bullshit ass gimmick like that for the album cover, especially the fact that it was kicking up into one of the biggest beefs that we done seen out here in the recent years. Mm-hmm. The infrared shit kicked off the big blow up between Pusha T and Drake. I mean, they had been trading bars for years and shit like that. Pusha T and Drake. They've been trading bars. Lil Wayne and Pusha T traded a few bars or whatever. Yeah. But that big blowout came after he dropped the fucking infrared. Mm-hmm. And then what did Drake drop? He dropped some weak ass song. What was that shit called?
Duppy Freestyle.
The Duppy Freestyle. And then he got fucking annihilated after that Duppy shit came.
Let's really just take what Duppy Freestyle was though. I mean, it was probably bad off the strength of what was thrown at him.
What you mean?
Infrared.
But infrared wasn't even really a heavy diss. All he did was make fire, like, the song was great.
The song was great.
But I'm saying it wasn't a heavy diss. All it was a couple allusions to Quentin Miller writing his if you're reading this, his Too Late album. Mm-hmm. That's what it was, and his Meek Mill and his Rico verse on the Meek Mill album. That's what it was. So it wasn't really a heavy diss though. So, but then on the Duppy Freestyle, what did Drake do? He brought up Pusha T fiance name. He said, I'm gonna put a ring on it like Virginia Williams or whatever.
I'm gonna put a ring on it like Virginia Williams.
And then
get out your feelings. Told him to get out his feelings. And then Pusha T came back.
Then he got fucking
You
destroyed.
Are hiding a child. Let that boy come home. Deadbeat motherfucker playing border control. Yeah.
He got fucking destroyed, son. Like, that was the crazy shit about it. Mm-hmm. Oh, the dog is finna go off. Here he comes. We knew it was coming. Anyway. Pusha T went off on him on that Duppy Freestyle shit. On the Story of Adidon shit. Mm-hmm. That was enough though. That the album cover didn't need to be some gimmicky bullshit.
I mean, I wasn't one of them niggas who was necessarily really into the whole shit about the album cover, and I didn't really give a fuck.
I mean,
just me personally, because I mean, I am one to look at these albums and I base kind of what the album is gonna be like off the album cover.
Right.
So like, that's the way I listen to some shit that I wouldn't normally listen to if the album cover looks good. And I mean,
but that album cover look like some dog shit, bro.
I mean, but it look like something that's interesting to listen to.
Does it?
Yeah, but see,
or do it look like a fucking crime scene photo that somebody just got murdered in there?
I mean, I think the shit looks pretty interesting. Although, I don't know what else could have been. It could have been anything. I mean, you got niggas like fucking Death Grips who wanted a straight fucking penis on one of their albums?
Bro, I didn't. Bro.
Like for real.
The nigga put his dick on the front cover.
He put his dick on the front cover of the album. So if niggas is really worried about a bathroom, you should be going at niggas like Death Grips.
Bruh, but
this is the difference. If you don't know Death Grips, go listen to fucking Hustle Bones. Hustle Bones coming out my mouth.
Yeah.
Hustle.
But that's a different situation, bro. He didn't put Kurt Cobain dick on the front of the album. Bro, he put his own up there, bro. No homo. My nigga, like, bro, I didn't even.
Kurt Cobain too.
Bro, I didn't even know what that was. A side story. The first time I listened to, was it No Love Deep Web? That's the album with the dick on the front. Mm-hmm. When I had downloaded when I listened to the album on YouTube, right, the person had fucking put a Subway sandwich on the front and covered the dick out with. No homo, man. This shit is, what the fuck, bro? We need a whole bunch of pauses.
No, Kizzy. When our cameraman watches this over, I need him to put that album cover Right there.
Don't put that shit up there, man.
That right there.
Don't put that shit.
You
Nah,
see that?
bro.
You see that?
Nah,
Can
bro.
you put that album right here?
You gonna put this? You gonna put this right here? You gonna put this up there? Look at it. You wanna really put this on there above my fucking head, bro? A fucking dick?
No. Every album we talk about, throw it in there.
No, man.
Right here.
I don't condone
Boom.
this dick behavior.
Boom.
I don't.
Boom. It's fine. I hope he makes it. I hope he put it up there every time. But nah. But back to it. Kanye, I feel like this was some good shit though.
Hey, how long we gotta go?
We got about 2 more minutes.
Yeah. All right, shit, man. I mean, lead this in. Anyway,
I feel like all of these albums were really, I would at least say decent.
Nah, Ye was dookie, bro.
I can't say that.
And fucking so was Nasir. Nasir was the worst of the bunch to me.
I can't. I mean, I'm not even gonna say now that one is my least favorite, Nasir, which is rare because that was fucking Nas who did it. But I would say the only album that I probably wouldn't listen to and I still won't is the Tiana Taylor album. Not because I don't like Tiana Taylor, not because I think she doesn't make good music, not because I think anything of the sorts. I just don't want to hear it. It's not something I want to listen to. If somebody played it in the car or played it somewhere and it sounded good, then yeah, fuck it. But I'm not going to listen
with
to it.
the Nas shit, bro, I was listening back to it because I knew he was going to talk about this. Mm-hmm. It's 7 tracks long or whatever.
Yep.
Like, all of them are 7 tracks, right? Mm-hmm. That's another thing I didn't like about this. This was some fucking... It was like they was constraining the albums too much.
Nah, I don't think it is. I think it's room for less fuck-ups.
Bruh, but if it's room for less fuck-ups, mm-hmm. it's also fucking not room for fuck-ups. You know what I'm saying?
About that time.
Oh, we got to take a pause real quick. I'll get right back to it. A whole lot of pauses on this gay-ass episode. Anyway, back to it. You said that it's room for less fuck-ups when it's 7... But what if there are fuck-ups? Then there's not room for them to be corrected. Yeah. Also.
I mean, I feel like Kanye, right? And let me also state this. Kanye is my favorite rapper.
Kanye is?
Yes.
How?
Cause, I mean...
Wow.
Kanye, bro. Kanye, he fucking...
That motherfucker don't even be rapping no more, bro.
He makes the shit. And I also say Kanye is my favorite artist, rapper, whatever you want to call it, because he did release my favorite album, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. The best fucking album ever made.
Nope.
Don't even fucking ask. Don't question me. Don't say nothing.
That
shit was goated and it was beautiful. But besides that point, I feel like you were saying, the Ye album, I feel like this was probably one of the best. You want to know?
Best rapper ever.
You want to know why though? I think. Okay? All right. Play that. I'll give you that. He made that. Right?
He be making the fucking shit all right.
But he also made fucking songs like "Runaway."
Yeah.
He also made songs
Runaway
like
was
"Devil
something.
in the New
Runaway
Dress."
was 9 goddamn minutes
like
long.
Fucking Power.
It shouldn't have been.
He made so much fucking heat and that's with any fucking artist though. Any artist that you love is gonna make a fucking shitter. Let's be honest. Anybody's favorite artist in the world. Your favorite artist has probably made a fucking shitter. So I mean, I'll give him that.
My favorite artist made a whole album full of shit.
That's what I'm saying. So like, I mean, I fucks with Kanye. I wear his fucking shoes. Yeah. I ain't got no Kanye clothes.
Bro, no, Kanye is one of the best artists of all time, bro.
Yeah, I fucks with Kanye.
I'm not denying that. Like, but
I also believe that these albums, I mean, they were...
Ever since Yeezus, from Yeezus forward, he ain't made a good album. That's my opinion. Not even The Life of Pablo. That shit was garbage.
Yeezus forward?
Mm-hmm. The last good album he made was Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that's the last good album he
That's
made.
the
I
one-
mean, I feel like every album he's made has at least been decent.
Not that one. That Ye shit is
Nah,
dude.
Ye is good.
That
I
shit
really
got-
think Ye is good.
That shit got
Let's
one.
look at the track listing.
Okay.
Which ones don't you fuck with?
I don't fuck with anything past number 3. No. That's a lie. I don't fuck with I fuck with 2, 3, and 6. That's the ones I like.
So like, I mean, but what don't you like about this album?
It's half written.
Okay.
Like the first song that we talking about, Ye, by the way. So this is in with the theme.
I thought about killing you.
I thought about killing you could have been good if the fucking stupid ass spoken word shit won't at the beginning. And I love myself more than I love you, and I think about killing me. So imagine what I would do to you. I think bad things. Get the fuck. What the fuck is wrong with this nigga? Nigga, this nigga was he off his man?
Tweaking off that 2CB.
Or was he too much on them shits,
He
bro?
was too much on them. I mean, you got to think about it. Kanye makes whatever the fuck he wants to make.
I ain't begrudging him that, but that don't mean it's good. No.
I think that shit's good. But I might also be a Kanye fanboy.
I don't think you know Kanye fanboy.
I'm not. But that shit was good.
I don't think
That shit was good, bro.
But like,
I literally fuck with every song up here. Even the song.
I can't do it.
Even what's the shit? Niggas is snakes. Niggas is monsters. And then open the door like what's really Martin.
I don't know.
Falling.
Oh, they're talking about the violent crime shit, the lying shit.
Yeah, I fucks with that. That's the
I
shit.
like-
And I think Nicki Minaj was she was at the end of that song too, like on the voicemail.
Yeah, but
I don't
like
think he wrote that one.
with the songs with these 7-track albums, like I could excuse if Kanye put out one of his normal length albums like Graduation, late registration type, not graduation, but late registration, college dropout type albums that's 22 tracks long. And I didn't like 4 of them. But the other fucking 18 was fire. That's one thing. But this is 4 out of 7 that I didn't fuck with. Let alone, I know that Pusha T was not working on 7 songs for like 4 years, bro. That King Push album was supposed to come out. And he said that this was King Push. It was just, the name was just changed to Daytona. That's what he said. He said, this is the album. I don't believe that. And if it was the album, he cut half of it off to fit into this stupid fucking thing.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely feel like it was way more music that could have been on these albums. And me, I mean, I see where you coming from with that 7 song album shit. But I'm not gonna say it was bad.
It wasn't bad. I said it was constrained. It feel like they didn't put. It feel like that they only put out a bunch of EPs and called them albums.
Yeah.
The only one of them that really didn't feel constrained to me was Kids See Ghosts, because every fucking song on there was fire.
Yeah.
Except, like, even Daytona felt constrained because before I knew it, this shit was over.
Yeah. All of these albums are like fucking 22 minutes long.
Right.
Like literally.
And that
22
Nas shit was just. I will give the
Daytona is 21 minutes long. Fucking Ye is 23 minutes. Nazir is 26 minutes. So that's the longest one so far. Fucking Kids See Ghosts was 23 minutes. And Tiana Taylor is 22 minutes.
But I'll give it to Ye. It ain't worse than Nazir, because I only fuck with 2 songs off of that.
See, and that was... So, if I'm ranking these albums, I'm ranking them Daytona, Kids See Ghosts, Ye, Nazir, and Tiana Taylor. Just for the simple fact I haven't listened to it.
So that you take that one out the
gotta be
rankings
last.
then. Take it out the rankings. So if you haven't heard it, so you can't rank it.
That's fine.
So
I mean, I put her last. She can still be on the list.
Anyway,
she can be on the list for her looks. How about that?
I rank them Kids See Ghosts, Daytona, Ye, and then Nazir, with Nazir being far behind. Like to me, Kids See Ghosts and Daytona is on a whole nother level than them other 2, bro. Like Kanye West, for the simple fact that Kanye West done put out way too much classic music to be putting out fucking duds like that, man. Duds like that shit.
And I mean, I get where you're coming from.
Duds like
I can
Jesus.
honestly say, I done heard fucking songs by this nigga Kanye that I'm like, hold on. That nah. What's that shit called? You know
that shit is supposed to be on the Donda shit.
Yeah.
That nah and that wash us in the blood shit. No, bro, Kanye West done lost a step when it comes to this musical shit to me.
No. Don't say that. Kanye is fucking tweaking. He has not lost a step. I don't think he's.
Bro, he been making bullshit for 8 years.
I ain't gonna say it's complete bullshit because this shit is great music. But
Yeezus?
Yeezus was good. I fucks with Yeezus. I actually have sat and listened to Yeezus multiple fucking times. And Yeezus came out in 2013. We can talk about Yeezus a little bit.
It's dog shit, bro. That's all I got to say about it.
I ain't gonna say it's dog shit.
Dog shit, bro. Yeezus is fucking
What's
trash.
so dog shit about it?
Number one, that song "I'm in It" should make you have to throw a whole album
about to take
away.
it too far now. Michael Douglas out the car now. I got kids in the white life. I can't wake up from the nightlight.
Let me get.
I'm so scared of my
Let
demons.
me get serious about
I go to sleep with a nightlight. Papa Willie on a trombite. Got it moving like a zangeist. That nigga was tweaking. I'm finna start a new movie.
Let me.
Being led by the drums.
Let me tell you what the fucking worst song worst song Kanye West ever made.
What?
On some principle shit.
Okay.
It's Blood on the Leaves. Mm-hmm. That's the worst song that this motherfucker has ever put out. Mm-hmm. Bro, I don't usually really care about this type of shit, but when you take a song that's literally about people getting lynched, and you make this fucking shit was Billie Holiday, but Nina Simone covered it, and that's the one that Kanye used, the Nina Simone. When you take that shit about people getting lynched and make a song that's some fucking Kardashian-ified bullshit about hoes popping Molly and running up and down hotel lobbies and shit like that, while the fucking lyrics about people being lynched in the South is playing in the background of the fucking song that you rapping pure bullshit over, nigga. You should have thought twice before you put that kind of fucking garbage out. What the fuck is you talking about, bro? Like, it's niggas, like, it's, to me, that's the same way, not to the extent, but that's the same fucking lines of motherfuckers making, like, Holocaust jokes. Just not to the extent. You know what I'm saying? But this nigga put out a song over a song about people being lynched, talking about the most insignificant fucking bullshit that you could ever imagine, bro. The fuck out of here with that garbage ass fucking song, so he can take Yeezus and put it up his fucking ass. But Yeezus is trash.
I get where you're coming from with that, right? I get it. I get it. But it's also people who have said so much worse shit in music and have fucking just did whatever that, I mean, it's music.
But what if somebody sampled the "I Have a Dream" speech and then talked about fucking bitches over it? Like,
I mean, like, shit is art.
It don't mean it's good.
I think it's good.
Yeah, fuck him. It's time for a burger break, my nigga.
I mean, I just personally feel like it's so much shit that niggas be saying in music and so much disrespect and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it was him using that song, right, as a complete... Hold on.
Bruh,
I don't think he was taking that sample, right, and having it say something that involves the blood on the leaves and the slaves. I don't think that was really meant. I think it was just a sample, essentially.
Bruh, that's the point.
What, just...
If he was going to use it, he should have made a song that meant something instead of a worthless, useless fucking song like he came up with. And then he basically I mean, he didn't name it. The real song is called Strange Fruit. If you don't get it, Strange Fruit is the motherfucking people hanging by the neck off of trees. That's what Strange Fruit is. And like, he named the fucking bullshit track he made something that's significant to the fucking song.
Blood on the Leaves?
Yeah. I mean, the song Yeezus is terrible. That's it. Fuck Yeezus. That's all I got to say about that. It
went 2 times platinum though, so
it
can't be that.
Bro, there's a bunch of shit that go
that
go platinum. How can it? Hold on. It went 2 times platinum, but it can't be that terrible. Was that what you were saying last week about fucking Trap Queen?
And Blood on the Leaves is platinum.
Oh, hold on. Was that what you were saying last week about Trap Queen, nigga?
We can go back. We can go back because I figured it out. It was just I missed the Fetty Wap train. We can sum it up to that. As far as it goes, I missed the Fetty Wap train. I clearly didn't know. So, and I recently saw Fetty Wap drop the new song, and I'm gonna go listen to it. Right?
It ain't about missing the train or not. To me, it's just this, right? Mm-hmm. Something don't have to be good to sell well.
Okay,
bro. The Avengers Endgame.
Yeah. You don't think that's good?
Like, make the
most
fucking money ever. That movie is a piece of shit. Like, all them Avengers movies is shitty. Don't at me, bitch ass nerds. Anyway, back to the summer of Kanye. The biggest problem I had with the summer of Kanye was not the quality of the music or even the fucking 7-track album structure.
Right.
The biggest problem I had was the fucking release, the handling of the releases.
Yeah, like with Nasir, all them niggas was standing around in a circle just bobbing their heads under a bridge to the fucking album.
And they could have done that.
And Yeezy, when he was dropping Ye, that was in the middle of fucking, where was it?
And they could have done that.
Yeah.
They could have done that.
So what's up with it?
The motherfucking albums won't out. But if we didn't sit up there looking at that stupid ass live stream, we didn't get to hear it. Yep. Some live stream with poor quality, and then I'm looking. Niggas done had a Tidal account trying to listen to that shit. Who the fuck is using Tidal?
I went and got Tidal to hear those. All of the albums, I went and got Tidal.
And I ain't hear shit because that motherfucker won't out. Bro, that shit won't out. So, that was the same way when we were listening to that Life of Pablo version that was recorded in the gym, bro. All we heard was
I ain't gonna lie. I was in school, like real life school, and I was like, hold on. I woke up, right? I woke up at like 5 in the morning to download that album before I went to school.
And you were listening to the version that was in was echoing in Madison Square Garden.
Yes, I listened to that one.
Niggas could never, ever say that we hate Kanye, bro. We put up with so much of his fucking shenanigans trying to listen to his new music. Bro, tell me, damn it. Have he put out anything that's worth that fucking trouble? You telling me was Life of Pablo worth waiting almost an extra like 3 weeks for after we got the fucking Madison Square Garden cut?
Was it?
No. It wasn't.
Oh no. I remember. Let's look at it. The Life of Pablo.
And let alone, do you even know that the Life of Pablo that we ended up getting the full version? That's not even the version that's out now.
It's not?
No. Bro, the whole album cover changed and everything.
Oh, yeah. It's some new shit. I did see that. It
won't.
It ain't that. It wasn't that.
No, it wasn't this. It was something else.
It wasn't this.
Bro, he redid the album like 4 fucking times, and now
he cut hella shit off too.
No, he added shit onto it. He didn't cut shit off of it.
No, he cut. Well, I know you don't fuck with Chance the Rapper.
Are you talking about them whack ass Chance the Rapper versions?
He had Chance the Rapper. He was on.
No, that made me like the album more, bro. That made me like it more.
Waves. and Famous. I think it was those two songs.
What the
Chance
fuck
the
could Chance the Rapper do with Famous besides fuck it up? Famous is one of the best songs on this album. It would have been a complete mess with him on it. Mm-hmm. Complete mess. Mm-hmm. He's awful, bro. I don't know why niggas like that bitch ass nigga. I ain't gonna call him a bitch ass nigga because I don't know him. Yeah. I don't know why niggas like that nigga's music, bro. Yeah. Like,
I actually did like Chance the Rapper at one point in time.
Until the Big Day came out.
The Big Day shit. Whoa. But I ain't even gonna talk about that. But back to what you said, do I think Life of Pablo was worth the wait?
Bro, worth the shenanigans. Not even just Life of Pablo. All the shits that came out during the summer 2018 Good Music Blitz. Was it worth the shenanigans? Was it worth us sitting up there?
Daytona was worth the shenanigans. Daytona was worth anything that comes with that shit. Kids See Ghosts, I believe was worth it. Yay, I believe was worth it. Nasir, no. And I didn't hear Tiana Taylor.
Bruh. Okay. Anyway.
But with that being said, I don't really think I think the Kanye shit was worth the shenanigans.
Worth us sitting up watching a fucking live stream.
It's not like I didn't enjoy it.
I'm saying you couldn't even connect to the motherfucker, bro. We was trying to watch it and the shit was just buffering.
No, I seen some of the Nasir and I seen some of the Wyoming shit. But I don't know. It's like I'm a fan. Like that's the thing. If I wasn't a fan of Kanye, then that's when the shit would be a problem. I'm a fan of his music. That's when it would be a problem.
But I'm talking about. Let's look at it this way. Uh-huh. If the album dropped at the same time that the live stream dropped,
right?
That's different. Mm-hmm. You could only hear the music by watching a spotty ass live stream, mm-hmm. and you had to wait until them niggas felt like putting it out to hear it.
Yeah.
Bro, none of that shit. Don't get me wrong.
I don't think that's the way that he should have did it. I don't think it is. I think when the date came, and this was a lot, especially with that Life of Pablo shit. When the day came, we got nothing.
Okay,
for a long time. And I mean, that's just with the Life of Pablo. Like that's just an album. We talking about this one right now, but
what's happening?
It's always the shit that he always fucking doing that shit.
I sent it to you.
All right, facts. I sent her. But I don't know. I don't think he did right by putting it out like that, and I don't think he did right by making them wait. I don't think he did right with the live stream and all that bullshit. But that still, to me, doesn't take away from the good ass music that he dropped.
I don't think the music was all that great most of the time. Like, I think that it was like I think it was half and half with the summer Kanye, because I heard the Tiana Taylor shit. I just don't recall it. I listened to it once, but with Daytona and Kids See Ghosts. See, Kids See Ghosts, I'm going to take out of this conversation. Daytona, I had a bigger problem with because of one thing. Because I know that's not the full album.
Oh, of course.
I know that's not what Pusha T worked on for 5 or 6 years. And I know I'm repeating myself from something I said earlier. But that's the biggest problem I got with Daytona, because I know that it's fucking more. Bro, I know that there's more of that shit somewhere. And it was cut in half probably because of Kanye, bro. How was the teaser album?
Yeah, that fucking
longer. The teaser album, like
Darkest Dawn.
Yeah, the teaser album is like 15 tracks.
And that shit's good. That shit is good.
And then
it's actually 10.
Yeah, so it's 10 tracks. It was a teaser. Oh, that was supposed to be the fucking amp you up for the King Push album.
Well, right here on Wikipedia, it say King Push 2021.
That's bullshit.
You think so?
They've been putting that Supreme Clientele 2 is going to come out on Ghostface Wikipedia for the past 8 fucking years. It's supposed to come out the next year. The motherfucker ain't out yet. No. Like, anyway, man. I just don't. With that whole summer of Kanye shit, I think some good music came out of it, man.
But it was too much fucking shenanigans.
It was too much shenanigans, and that's what a lot of Kanye shit boiled down to shenanigans. And that's what kind of cooled me off on some of this shit, because the Life of Pablo was shenanigans. Yeezus is where the shenanigans started.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was great shenanigans.
Yeah.
That was Good Fridays.
The whole fucking
that was a
movie with that shit. Short film.
Not even the short film. You remember Good Fridays? Where they put out a new good music song every Friday until that album came out?
Mm-hmm.
Some of them was on the album, some of them wasn't, but you was getting something fire every week.
Mm-hmm.
But then it started becoming, oh, I want to sell raggedy T-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I want to sell ugly shoes.
I believe when Kanye really got up there with the clothing shit,
Mm-hmm.
I believe in that was also something that he wanted to do. I believe that it became more than the music.
And that's what it is. That's why the Life of Pablo was such a mess. Because the Life of Pablo was boiled down to us listening to a marketing campaign for his fucking clothes. All right, man. But yeah, that's enough for the summer of Kanye.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we're going to have another Kanye discussion, a few days.
That's like a fucking...
He going to do something.
I don't know, man. I don't talk about what that nigga do no more. Man, why the fucking mic ain't picking you up well no more, bro? That shit...
Nah, I think it is.
That's one of them mics. That's an XLR mic. You got to get right up on top of that shit.
Yeah.
It got good sound quality, though.
Mm-hmm. Nah, it's gonna pick me up good, but...
Anyway,
I want to
next.
get into an album.
Go ahead.
Exodus.
DMX.
DMX eighth album.
Mm-hmm. Posthumous.
Post Humans.
Bro, I just told you. I said posthumous. Did you hear me, bro?
That's how you say it?
Yeah, posthumous.
Posthumous.
It's posthumous. That's
posthumous?
That's what it. That's after you've been put
Yeah, I
under
know
the
what
dirt.
it means. I don't know how to say it.
Posthumous.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I was talking about this album yesterday. Couldn't say that fucking word, so I just said DMX's album.
Posthumous.
Posthumous. Posthumous. Posthumous. Posthumous. Posthumous.
Some Latin sounding shit.
No kidding. But tell me what you think.
All right.
And I'm gonna be honest.
Go ahead.
I didn't know how to feel once I felt what I felt.
To me, this is a DMX album that's basically just about the exact opposite of everything that he's ever put out. Now, there's some callbacks on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the... excuse me, let me get to the track.
Yeah, I got you right here.
All right, so let's go, because I don't remember all the names of the songs. Where's the one with the...
What, with the locks?
No. Anyway, the one where he was like... Damn it. But the one with Snoop, Take Control.
Yeah.
That was kind of a throwback to what these bitches want.
Mm-hmm.
It was like one of the songs like that.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, the most out of place thing that I didn't expect was the Moneybagg Yo feature. I don't hate on that though, because number one, I like the song. Number two,
and that's the thing. I was like, okay, but is this really DMX?
but this is what I'm about to get into. I think that DMX, when he was recording this album, was you hear it. This is what made me feel this way.
Mm-hmm.
On one of the tracks, he was feeling himself. He was on his shit, and what did he say?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't 50 years old for nothing, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't 50 years old for nothing. And I think that this album was made when DMX was in the mind state that his life was getting back on the right track.
Yeah.
I think he wanted to. If you know DMX history, you know that DMX did not have really a great life.
Yeah.
DMX was even having a hard life as a fucking millionaire. That's why
That's big though.
Every album that he put out was full of pain. Mm-hmm. And
y'all see these two?
that right there, remember a long time ago on the podcast, we was talking about artists, right? Mm-hmm. And we remember it was like 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. And I asked, is it right that we love these songs when we know they came from a place of pain for the artist, like Kurt Cobain, like XXX.
I remember that.
And we know that DMX's best music that we all love came from a place of pain.
Yeah.
Even the fucking upbeat song from the upbeat song that put DMX into the national spotlight, Rough Riders Anthem, was some shit that he did not even want to make.
Yeah.
He lost a bet and had to make it. He lost a card game. And he made that song. He did not want to put that shit out. Right?
And that was the shit. That was the shit.
I love that shit. He said he wrote that shit in 10 minutes.
I love it.
He said his album was finished. And then he wrote that shit because he lost the bet.
I love it.
But the Exodus album, it seemed like DMX had a positive outlook on his life for the first time. And you can hear it in the music. The beats ain't dark and nasty and brooding. The shit is upbeat. It got a brighter sound to it.
Yeah.
He bragging, he rapping like he feel like he's back on his A game again. And then, like we all know, a few probably weeks or months after he was done recording this, he was dead. That give you to me, him dying gives me a whole different outlook on this album for the simple fact that he was feeling good about himself, seemed like, from the music. And he relapsed right back into what was killing him, and it ultimately killed him.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. Exodus, right?
Right.
It's a DMX album, don't get me wrong. But I don't think I'll ever listen to this again. And I'm a fan of DMX. I've been listening to DMX ever since I was a little dude. Little. These very albums, these two albums right here, I've been listening to since a little dude, right?
Right.
This album is not DMX. I can honestly say that. It's not.
I will say this. This album, I will say, is DMX. He didn't stray away from himself like Wu-Tang did on that Better Tomorrow trash.
Yeah. We ain't even gonna talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
DMX still, it was just, the music didn't sound like it was coming from a place of pain, and that's what you used to with DMX.
Yeah, and that's honestly what it was. It wasn't rugged. It didn't sound like they took this fucking album and dragged it out the mud and fucking and threw it in the dirt and fucking,
right,
put that real shit on it. I don't. But I mean, I'm still gonna stream it just for the simple fact it's DMX.
I mean, the shit is doing well with streaming.
Yeah.
It's being streamed.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really like it, but
the damn shit
I respect as many people who came out and helped with this album.
Listen to this. You got The Lox, Swiss Beats
on the first song,
Jay-Z and Nas, Lil Wayne, Moneybagg Yo, Alicia Keys, motherfucking Bono.
That was
YouTube.
No, this is my favorite song up there. That Skyscrapers with Bono. That's my favorite song up there. And then, I mean, of course, the fucking Jay-Z and Nas shit.
That shit was fire, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
That shit was fire, son.
Like, it was good. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
that shit sounded like an old DMX song.
It's not what I really expected it to be.
That fucking Jay-Z and Nas joint, that fucking bath salt.
Did you hear the Jay-Z and Nas joint on the
DJ Khaled? That shit sucks.
Whoa.
Bro, that shit is garbage. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. No. Hold on.
You ain't gotta say it. You ain't gotta say that shit.
DJ Khaled can fuck up anything.
You ain't gotta say that shit.
That shit is terrible, bro. And DJ Khaled is some generic music making motherfucker. Bro, everything he come out with is a pile of shit. Bro, he ain't made good music since back when he was doing the Listen album, the one that had the shit Destroy You with Twister and Crazy Bone.
Mm.
That's good shit. But
I mean, I ain't gonna go as far as saying all that about the nigga, but
bro, he make dog
that
shit.
shit's fire.
Man.
But back to the
the
DMX
one with
shit.
the Jay-Z and Nas usually make good ass shit together. Black Republican, motherfucking Billionaire Boys Club from but not this fucking, not that DJ Khaled shit.
Yeah, sorry, not sorry, sorry, not sorry. Fire.
That shit sucks.
That nigga said,
Bruh.
sorry, that's another beat.
I don't know, bro. DJ and Nas had the worst part on that shit. I did not like that shit, bro. Like, I don't.
Nah,
But,
I did. But back to this DMX album. I mean, I just don't feel like it was a, you know,
bro,
regular
it
DMX album.
It wasn't the fucking shit
It's not what I'm used to.
that made me think DMX was a Satan worshiper back in the day.
It's not let me say this. This album is not the shit that I fucking known DMX for. It's not the shit that I grew up to love. I mean, and that's okay. It's fine. Cause
Bro, I liked it.
he won't. He
Fuck
wasn't. I don't think if he would have made this album right, the way he made the albums that I just showed,
He won't feeling that way.
That's what I'm saying. It would have been. I feel like he probably would have been in a worse situation.
Mm-hmm.
So
he won't.
I mean,
I like that. I like Exodus. Fuck it. I don't care. I don't care that it don't sound like it's Dark and Hell is Hot or Blood on my Flesh on my Flesh, Blood on my Blood or Grand Champ or fucking The Great Depression.
but see, it's like.
And then there was X.
But see, it's like when you got songs right, how it's going down. Get at me, dog. Rough Riders and
Let Me Fly.
Fucking with D. You
Let-
gonna let me fly or bring me down? Let my soul rest, take my breath.
If I don't fly, I'ma die anyway.
It's not that. But
I think that's one of the best songs that's ever been made,
that's
bro.
what I'm saying. It's
What
not
you talking
that.
about?
It's not that.
A lot of stuff aren't that.
He could have did it though. I feel like
He wasn't fucked up like he was back then, bro.
Oh, no.
He just finished. Back then, he just came off of snatching old women's purses.
nah, you ain't lying about that. But nah, I don't give a fuck. DMX is still gonna be one of my favorite artists.
But DMX,
Whether this Exodus shit is good to me or not. So
he's one of the best to ever do it.
yeah.
And to me, the Exodus album seemed like he was on the uptick, and it was sad to see him go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I liked it.
This is what I'm gonna say about that DMX album, right? If they would have just took the album and gave me a bunch of unreleased DMX music, like older music,
Right.
or if they do something along the lines of that, I'm gonna be more than willing to listen to it. It's just
They can still do that though. This
Yeah.
is new music he just made.
Yeah.
So that was coming out.
yeah.
This is shit he just made.
But
Even
I hope Swiss Beats and whoever got DMX old music, I hope they put that out. But that's all I'm gonna say about it.
All right, independent spotlight time. Who up first? What do we do?
Alright,
What do we do?
so I got
What do we do?
D.B.M. D.Hope.
D.B.M. D.Hope. Okay.
D.B.M. D.Hope, On the Edge. Beat
Alright.
by Lucid Sounds.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
I guess I'm on the edge, told to pick my poison. Hearing all these voices of nostalgia. Thought of different outcomes if I didn't take my shot. Would I have missed the bullet? If I wasn't deep into my thoughts, would I have seen it coming? I guess I'm past that. No need to reminisce on days that I can't get back. Talk to my pops about my dogs that couldn't step back. He said, hey yo, just be glad that you ain't in that boat. They tryna anchor niggas down, you either sink or float. I sit on the edge of my seat, chose to reflect. looking down between my feet, asking what's next. Keep my demons in me, trapped inside my soul. Gotta rub the lamp, gotta get them gone. It's been way too long. That's why I chose the pen and pad. It's the least destructive, but the most powerful. It helps a nigga flow and function.
Now tell me that motherfucker don't just hit. Tell me that motherfucker don't hit right there. Tell me that motherfucker don't hit. Cause when I first heard it, right, I was just letting it play. I was letting it play. Then I was like, hold on. Bro, this nigga talking. And I was like, whoa, this shit fire.
Bruh, that
Talking
fucking
about
beat.
That beat fire.
Nigga, that shit
fire.
is like, that shit sound like it was recorded on, the sample was taken off of a record that's kind of bent so it was wavy up against the needle. That shit was heat, bro. I never heard that before. This is my first time hearing it, so I was like,
fire.
You can see my fucking face change as it goes on.
Yeah. This is that shit. This is that shit.
So I let the Lord take control and then I'm filled with patience. But I gotta change my status cause I feel like I'm in stasis, no rotation. I'm the only player, this ain't no team game. Fire breather cause I spit flames, but my heart is turning cold.
I fuck with this.
Story. The only difference now is that I get a taste.
Yeah, that fucking beat, bro, it make me think about those when you go in your grandma fucking photo album and it's those pictures that got took with the old cameras, but the fucking color wasn't right, so the picture just looked all red.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? A picture that came out looking
got a
orange.
nostalgic feel
Hell
to it.
yeah, man.
That shit's fire.
That shit is heat.
And
I
that
fuck
was
with it. The kids who listen to this 10 years from now, who grandmas only ever had digital cameras, is gonna be like, "What the fuck is this fool talking about?"
But that was On the Edge.
D.B.M.
D.Hope.
D.Hope.
That's what I'm calling him. D.Hope.
All right. What's next?
And next we got Lil Blanco, Top 3, produced by Nonbruh.
I done gave game to your favorite OGs. Had to tell a nigga, just cause I know your homies don't mean that you know me. I've been clean for 4 weeks, but they know me. But mixing yellow with the purple, that's my 03 Kobe. That's that Cuban, slowly on these BRBs. I told her to wear panties, she don't listen to me. The groceries and Picasso, we eat the grilled cheese. Let the Y3 kick it and I listen to the fucking stop the whole time. Sucking I said, oh jeez, as my toes curl, suddenly it's all for me to breathe. If your mama seen this, she wouldn't believe this. Lil Blanco DNA dripping on the cleavage.
Lil Blanco. Lil fucking Blanco.
He said the DNA is dripping on the cleavage.
Lil fucking Blanco.
Can you say, skeet, skeet, skeet?
I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna fucking lie.
Yeah.
I had 3 independent artists, right? 3 songs. I ain't even know Lil Blanco was 2 of them. So
Right. You can save his other one for next week.
you heard Top 3, right?
Right.
I'm just, and that was Top 3 is from 4 years ago. So I'm just eager to see what else fucking Lil Blanco got.
Bro, that fucking beat is
That beat
stupid.
fire.
That
He's
sample.
fucking rapping. He's really rapping.
Said his DNA is
Was on
dripping
her.
on the bitch's cleavage.
Nah, but I'm definitely gonna be listening to more Lil Blanco.
Definitely, he got music from within the past few months. We out there. Nigga, what?
And that was Top 3. Lil Blanco.
For sure.
Fire. Heat. Flames. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't know. This recovery fucking room. I'm Mari.
Yeah.
We out.
Goodbye.